Well, would you look at all these changes, boys? Yes, update 6.1.0 came out on the 17th, and as usual I am here to give my unsolicited opinions again, because some people think that the game is healing. I will be the judge of that, because I am the guy that says nah! So what did this update bring? Well, first of all, they got us a roadmap. Wow, Arrowhead, you actually have plans? I thought for the past 2 years you guys were just winging it. But I guess the lack of transparency from you, Mr. Arrowhead, brings that sentiment to the people, doesn't it? Once we go lower to see the actual patch changes, first on my list is the new enemy types for the Illuminate faction, which come under the sub-faction named the Appropriators. Hey, the Appropriators, not the Moderators, come on. There you go, that's better. Anyway, the first unit is called the Veraciter, a mechish unit that's gonna go into melee combat against you. It has 3000 HP, and from what I understand it does not replace the flesh mobs. But they are a separate unit that's gonna feel more like a Hulk or a Behemoth. It will take your attention, since if you don't really deal with it, it's gonna take its time just to cause you more problems. Next unit is the Gatekeeper, another mechish unit from the sub-faction, and this one can fight at a distance. Wow, finally the hyper-advanced species has themselves something that feels advanced. Wow! It only took them what, 100 years after the first galactic war to have something that would at least do some proper damage, and it would also have 2500 health. Yeah, you know what, the unit isn't bad. I'll give them that. Last new unit is the Obtruder, with 400 HP and a huge spawn rate because these boys don't call in reinforcements, they just start blasting. Why would I need reinforcements when I can take these Helldivers down myself? You know what, gotta give it to Arrowhead on this one. I like this new sub-faction, especially since they don't have the elevated Overseer or the Stingray to screw with you. A lot of people have said that, oh, actually, it feels more fun that they aren't here. I guess, Mr. Arrowhead, you would have to look at those two units and think to yourself, okay, why are they annoying? Why don't people wanna play Illuminates if those units are there? Overall, in my opinion, the sub-faction is a W. Here you go, Arrowhead. I know you've been needing these for quite a while now. Don't worry, I got enough to share. Now we're moving to my favorite part of the video, the balance. Oh boy, do I love balance, especially in a PvE game. First change is to the flamethrowers. Some enemies now think that it's very inconvenient to be flamed in the face. Wow, the devs are so funny, guys. No! What do you mean the enemies think it's inconvenient to be flamed in the face? Why wasn't this in the game in the first place? Why did we have to wait for 2 years, Arrowhead, just so we could have a flamethrower that has an effect on the enemy? And people tell me that Arrowhead employees work, not unless there's a threat to the game reviews, I guess. Going down, the 1-2 has had its under-barrel weapon function moved from down to left. What, you guys did so little in terms of balancing that you have this to make it look like you did more? Couldn't this have been on the fix page? You make me sad, Arrowhead, you really do. Next, we're going to the sidearms. The Loyalist has got one more mag and his charge-up time shortened. Finally, it feels like it was time for the non-distinct copyright-free plasma pistol to get a buff. Well done, Arrowhead. The Steam Pistol has more healing effect and the muzzle velocity has been increased from 200 to 300. By the way, why couldn't you just give us the warrant auto aim for all those speed demons that we call the light armor users? We need more healing? Who said that? Who gave you that idea? In my opinion, the healing was perfect at the time without the changes. All the support divers wanted was to have the auto aim from the warrant so they can hit something in these chaotic battlefields that you guys are creating. Do you understand that, Mr. Arrowhead? Stratagems are next, and we start with the resupply drop. Yes, it is good that we don't have to auto-climb anymore and that we can still climb it for fashion, but my question is, why couldn't we have this from the start? Just like the flamethrowers, this game was in the making for 8 years, Arrowhead. Next, the Glazers finally got the grenade launcher to be AP3 again. Wow, thank you again, Arrowhead, for making sure that the weapons are 100% right under average again. No fun allowed around these parts, boys. Next, the flag has had its size increased, or at least the place where it counts as the damage size. Basically, it's now working like a proper spear. But unfortunately the monkey paw curled and the devs laughed at us. Careful what you wish for. Now the one true flag attracts enemies to the one that's holding it, because we can have an effect that makes the enemies attack you, but we can't have, let's say, a canister with blue gas that's gonna heal the team for a while. That would be, space magic. But we can make people hate you. We can have moral boost in the game that's gonna make you reload faster or stuff, but we can have the enemies attack you because they hate the flag. I swear, beside the devs, the only people that hate their own flag more are the Americans. But I got some good news finally. Then there's the breaching hammer and the Mexican who got buffs outright, while the breaching hammer has now 100 more damage. That's, by the way, still not enough to one-shot a behemoth on the head. My question is, what did you guys have to do to actually get the file from Alexus? Did you have to pry it from his hands and you barely got 100 more damage before he broke in the room and started screaming about, "Did I just catch you infringing on my fucking property? Haha! Get my hammer out of your hands, scum!" Now the Mexican has had its ammo increased to 1000 from 750, but it doesn't say anything about the amount of ammo you get from the boxes and the resupply pods or the backpack. So I suppose you'll need not only to take 2 boxes, but 3 boxes like a goblin to actually be full. The belt-fed grenade launcher got 20 more ammo. No! They had to literally nerf the other grenade launcher to make this one be more appealing, and their first thought, instead of giving it 200 more ammo, was, well, let's nerf the other one because our sweet little glazes keep screaming about it. This was another monkey paw curl, but for the grenade launchers you had 20 more ammo, but you lose the AP4 on the normal launcher. Well done, Arrowhead, keep showing us that monkey paw. Show us that you never change. The escalator has a better reload speed all around, and the autocannon as well. Why wasn't this a thing before, by the way? Why couldn't we have these changes before, Arrowhead? Why do we have to throw down for every single buff we get? Lastly, the C4 has had its weapon function moved from left to right. I guess you want to look like you worked on something, huh, balance team? Oh, my bad, I forgot, guys. There is no balance team, but we're still gonna get balance changes in the future, as it says here on the roadmap. I guess everyone does what they want there, huh? So, my thoughts on the patch: I think the buffs are there to shut us up. Some of the things should have been there when the game was sold in the first place, and other things felt like they were put in there just to be like, oh, we're actually doing stuff. They should have just put things like this in the fixes part, but whatever. So, the big question is this healing. Is Helldivers 2 heading in the right direction? Nah, counting the fact that they're selling a weapon that makes almost every shotgun useless, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and let's not kid ourselves. I do not think that Arrowhead is heading in the right direction. I think they're just doing this to shut us up. If you don't agree with Arrowhead, give me a like and a sub so we can wake them up. And if we can't do that, still we're gonna get our entertainment value by laughing at them. Special thanks to the channel members: Jordan Ingram, Vinny Van Gogh, Merc, Smack, Estalorico, Cactus Man, Anatasha Shek, Toxicity D-Day, Spippy Fopux, 501st Admiral Fez, Hell Commander Razor, Titan, Doom Clash.